The new superintendent for Fayette County Public Schools is preparing for the new school year. Hear from Manny Kalk coming up.
And we're tracking a lot of sunshine out there right now, but the pattern overall is about to get a little more on the stormy side. We'll take a closer look coming up for you.
Crews are back at the Red River Gorge searching for a missing camper. We'll bring you the latest in the search effort from the scene.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good afternoon to you. A Jessamine County Sheriff's deputy is in the hospital after crashing his cruiser this afternoon. It happened just after 1 on Keene Troy Road near West Brannon Road. Investigators say the deputy was trying to catch up with some burglary suspects when he ran off the road. WKYT Sean Moody is live for us in Jessamine County with the breaking details. Sean?
And police just reopened Highway 1267 about a half hour ago. It had been shut down since 1 o'clock, ever since that Jessamine County Sheriff's deputy hit another car as he was trying to catch up to a burglary suspect. Kentucky State Police said the deputy was out here in the area where Delaney Ferry Road meets Troy Keene Pike when he saw a car that matched the description of someone who had been breaking into homes. A deputy said it was a light blue or silver car with a Florida plate that was involved in 2 burglaries and 1 attempted burglary out here in Jessamine County today. State police said the deputy turned around to try to catch up to that car, and as he was trying to catch up, police say another car, a Buick, pulled over to let him by, but the deputy's tire slipped off the road, sending him out of control and into that Buick. The police say there were 2 people inside the Buick, a man and a woman. They say the woman went to get checked out at St. Joe in Nicholasville, but they don't believe she had any serious injuries. The man who was in the car was okay. As for the deputy, he went to St. Joseph Hospital in Lexington, and state police said he had lower back pain. State police had the road closed for a couple of hours while they investigated, and while they did that, the sheriff's office called for help from the Lexington police to use their helicopter to search for that burglary suspect. They searched for them for a while, but I just got off the phone with the Jessamine County Sheriff's Office about 5 minutes ago. They tell me they're still searching for that burglary suspect vehicle. Live in Jessamine County, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Sean, thank you. State police said that the deputy's lights and sirens were not on when the accident happened. They said he was not technically in pursuit at the time. Switching gears now, after a beautiful weekend, the humid conditions are slowly returning. Take a look. This is a live look now at downtown Lexington. Showers and storms could move back in later tonight and continue through the week, along with some cooler temperatures. Let's check in now with meteorologist Jim Caldwell. We like that cooler part.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice once we get through the next few days. Amber, we're going to be talking about some really nice weather again for us. A fall-like feel. We're looking outside here at the station as well, and we're seeing a lot of what they're seeing downtown. That's that blue skies everywhere. A little thin veil of clouds hanging out in some areas, though. We're at 88 degrees right now at the airport. You throw in the humidity because it is present. It's not out of control yet. It makes it feel like 93. That's your heat index value out there currently. Other spots of interest, you look to the west and you're going to find more low 90s showing up. Why? Because they were dry. They were dry all summer long pretty much. You're looking at upper 80s and mid 80s out across parts of eastern Kentucky currently. Defender picking up on some activity just to our north. We're tracking some showers and some thunderstorms. Check it out there right along Interstate 70. A little severe thunderstorm warning. Most of this tracking just out to our northeast. We could see some of that try to tail out and form a few more thunderstorms. We'll track those chances coming up for you here in just a few minutes.
All right, Jim, thank you. Today is the first day for the new superintendent of Fayette County Public Schools. The Board of Education unanimously voted to hire Emmanuel Manny Kalk back in June. He takes over one of the largest districts in the state amid a lot of construction and change, and he's already put a plan in place to foster good relationships with his teachers and staff. Our Kristen Kennedy talked with Kalk in our top story at 4.
The new superintendent wants teachers and staff to know that he supports them, and that's why he's holding an inaugural Fayette County Public Schools family reunion here at Masterson Station Park.
It's really to start off as that community and community of employees who are really about student success.
Superintendent Manny Kalk plans to make an emphasis on building relationships with his teachers and staff. He wants to make sure they're focused when they begin the school year next week, and he's bringing them together Sunday to promote teamwork in the schools. The former Portland, Maine superintendent says the new job doesn't overwhelm him. This is the fun part. This is the exciting part. I'm passionate about education. I believe that
Today's students is tomorrow's workforce, entrepreneurs, and leaders.
On his list of priorities for the district, he cites ensuring students come first. Kalk hopes to make that clear with Sunday's family reunion.
And we welcome all of our families and all of our students, and it'll be a great way of kicking off the school year.
The district's spokesperson tells us community and business leaders in Lexington are paying for the entire event. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
By the way, the first day of school in Fayette County is August 12th. That is a week from Wednesday. A Lexington Urban County Council member, publisher, and founder of the Lane Report magazine and longtime commercial real estate broker Ed Lane passed away last night. According to the Lane Report, Lane battled cancer for more than 2 years, a situation that was unknown outside his immediate family. You're going to hear from the editorial director of the Lane Report about the legacy Ed Lane leaves and how he will be missed, coming up on WKYT News at 6. The search has expanded for a camper who went missing Saturday in the Red River Gorge in Wolfe County. State police and Lexington firefighters have now joined that search. State police say 31-year-old Josh Adkins from Richmond disappeared from Coomer Ridge Campground Saturday night. His family says he has a mental illness. State police say that while they have picked up on some clues in the terrain in the Red River Gorge, it is making that search very difficult.
We still believe that he is moving around because we're having so many clues, and we're just going to keep on pursuing that.
More than 100 emergency personnel are participating in that search today. We'll have an update on their efforts on WKYT News at 4:30. We are working on a number of other stories for you on WKYT, also starting at 4:30. Sam Dick joins us now from the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Hello, Sam.
Good afternoon, Amber. An overturned tanker truck hauling thousands of gallons of gasoline led to a major cleanup effort along I-64 in Montgomery County. Crews had to shut down both eastbound lanes for 10 to 15-minute intervals. The tanker had just filled up in Lexington before heading east on 64, carrying about 1,000 gallons of diesel and nearly 8,000 gallons of gasoline. Fortunately, response teams say none of that made its way out of the tank.
There was no visible injuries on him, but he couldn't answer any questions, or he's slightly combative, so that could have been signs of a head injury.
The driver's name has not yet been released. We're told he was unconscious and rushed to UK hospital, where he's listed in critical condition. We'll have an update on WKYT News coming up at 4:30 on him. We also have a traffic alert this afternoon to pass along. The left turn lanes to Mason Headley and Waller Avenue from Harrodsburg Road are closed today. The closure is expected to last several weeks. In that time, crews will rebuild the median to make it more pedestrian friendly and compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. We'll have more on that construction project and how it will affect drivers on WKYT News at 5:30. And what do Kentuckians think about the U.S. Supreme Court decision on same-sex marriage? We'll take a look in a new WKYT Herald Leader Bluegrass poll on WKYT News at 5. We're also taking a look at what Kentuckians think should happen to county clerks who refuse to issue marriage licenses, ahead on WKYT News at 6. And then at 11 tonight, we'll see what people in the state think should be done with the Jefferson Davis statue sitting in the Capitol Rotunda. That's a look at some of the news in progress. Amber, back to you.
Sam, thank you. Now to some stories making headlines across the nation at 4. Today, President Obama made a bold pitch for the U.S. to play an important role in curbing climate change. But the administration's proposals are already being met with a skeptical eye by some Republicans. Ryan Nobles has a breakdown of his plan from Washington.
President Obama says that now is the time for the U.S. to act to curb climate change.
I believe there is such a thing as being too late.
In a bold proposal, the Obama administration wants to cut U.S. carbon emissions from power plants by 32% over the next 15 years, a move he says will actually help the economy.
But I am here to say that if we want to protect our economy and our security and our children's health, we're going to have to do more.
But it's the economic argument that is already drawing skepticism. Much of the Obama plan calls for a dramatic reduction in the use of coal, a main component of the U.S. energy market.
If you're a single mom in Tampa, Florida, and your electric bill goes up by $30 a month, that is catastrophic.
The president attempted to show that smart planning when it comes to energy could lead to a cleaner earth and a more robust economy.
We're the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it.
But not everyone, especially Republicans in Congress, share the president's view of the future.
Facts matter. Here are the facts. If you look to the satellite data, in the last 18 years, there's been 0 recorded warming.
An intergovernmental panel concluded that the climate is warming and almost certainly due to human activity. All this means that in order to enact meaningful change, Obama will likely have to do so through executive order. In Washington, I'm Ryan Nobles reporting.
In the coming weeks, President Obama will take his message on the road. He will speak at the National Clean Energy Summit in Nevada and will later become the first sitting president to visit the Alaskan Arctic. An army of firefighters is trying to contain the dozens of wildfires that are burning in Northern California. The largest of the fires is raging in the Lower Lake area north of San Francisco. It has charred at least 71 square miles so far. 24 homes have been destroyed along with 26 other buildings, and the fire is threatening 5,000 other homes.
Keep up with the latest news on WKYT.com. Join the conversation on Twitter and become a part of the WKYT Facebook family.
A down day on Wall Street. The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 all seeing losses. All three were down about a fraction of a point. A lawsuit says drugstore giant CVS is overcharging customers for prescription drugs. It claims CVS fraudulently hikes up prices for generic prescriptions to those who use insurance, while those paying with cash are charged much less. A CVS spokesman says it has not been served with the lawsuit and could not comment, but he said pricing is determined by a patient's prescription coverage plan. AT&T and DirecTV are now offering the first ever TV wireless phone plan. The new bundle combines television and DVR service along with unlimited talk and text on 4 lines for $200 a month for the first year. The FCC approved AT&T's $48 billion acquisition of DirecTV just a few weeks ago. All right, you may never have to listen to your voicemail again if you let Siri take your messages. Apple is reportedly working on a service that will send you a text with your transcribed voice messages. It would operate through Siri and Apple's iCloud. It could launch next year.
Hey, good afternoon, guys, from Commonwealth Stadium. This place is absolutely magnificent. We've had the opportunity to visit a few times over the last couple of months preparing for game time. This weekend, a big weekend here at Commonwealth Stadium. You're going to see this guy, Patrick Towles. I can't say starting quarterback yet. You guys work hard on that, but soon enough. Second year as a starter, hopefully, yes, right, yes, Patrick Towles?
Hopefully.
You're getting some practice out here. How exciting is it that this whole new stadium, what does that bring for you as a player?
I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. You know, growing up a Kentucky fan, I mean, this is what you look for. You know, a coach that's gonna take that next step and really give you a beautiful facility like we got here. And I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to make a big difference for you guys as a player?
No doubt. You know, it's excitement. You know, coming here September 5th, you know, there's going to be an extra level of hype, you know, with our fans and with our players. And, you know, we've been out on this turf a couple times, and it's beautiful. I mean, we can't wait. It's really exciting.
All right, Boom Williams with us as well. And Mr. Featured Running Back, geez, oh, Pete, I hear that you're like SEC's best kept secret, Boom. Exciting year for you ahead.
Yeah, it is an exciting season, and we're looking forward to it. We've been working hard all summer, and we're getting a new stadium. So it's going to be a new feeling, and it's a new feeling in Kentucky, and we're looking forward to it. We got 33 days, and camp starting this week, so we're going to go hard in camp and get ready for the season.
What does it mean for you as far as Coach Stoops? This is Coach Stoops' 3rd year as coach, and this is supposed to be like the year where you might see a turnaround for the team. What do you think that we're going to see here?
Well, we all believe in Coach Stoops, and he's a great head coach. He knows what he's doing, and he comes out and he preaches to us every day about the things that we need to do, and we respond well to those things. And we've been doing really well this offseason. Everybody's focused, everybody's been working hard, so it's really been a good, successful offseason for us.
Okay, and a big Saturday, this Saturday, where these two are inviting you to come out and be a part of it. Coming up at 4:50, a special invitation from our UK players for Fan Day. We'll tell you more about it, how you can get to, it's like a free thing. You got to come out and cheer them on. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about. We're going to throw some ball here until we check back in with you guys at 4:50. Back to you. Throw it. Yeah.
It is time now for Better Living, health, education, and consumer news that impacts your life. Actress Jessica Alba's company, Honest, is under fire for its sunscreen. Many customers claim the mineral-based SPF 30 sunscreen doesn't provide much protection at all. Several people have posted their sunburned pictures on social media. The Honest company, that touts itself as eco-friendly, released a statement saying it stands by the safety and efficacy of its sunscreen. And the worry when a child is a picky eater. A new study shows the problem is common, but it could signal more serious issues for some children. Kenneth Craig reports.
Pepper? No. What is that?
Leo is a happy, healthy 3-year-old, but his mom says, like many other children his age, he is a picky eater.
If it was up to Leo, what would he be eating all day, every day?
Pasta, bread, anything that has carbs in it. Is that your favorite vegetable?
It can be frustrating and worrisome for many parents. Now, a new study in the journal Pediatrics suggests it could be a signal of emotional issues in a small portion of children. The study shows 20% of children ages 2 to 6 are selective eaters. 3% are considered severely selective and were more likely to suffer from anxiety or depression.
So a normal picky eater is a kid who doesn't want his carrots to touch his fish sticks. Might be a kid who you serve mashed potato and broccoli, and when they see the green of the broccoli, they pick it all out, but they'll continue to eat the mashed potato.
Pediatricians like Diane Hess say treatment for extreme cases could include therapy or medication. For kids who are more likely to outgrow the problem, she tells parents not to give alternatives at meals and to blend fruits and veggies into dishes so kids eat them. This mom says that's just started working for her son.
How is it?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Kenneth Craig, CBS News, New York.
The study found even children who were considered moderate selective eaters were more likely to develop anxiety.